There's one short line that we should not miss in this gospel, and that is after he has cured this little girl, he said, "Don't tell anybody about this." I mentioned that in my Sunday homily. It's called the Messianic secret, and you'll find it especially in Mark, but you'll find it in the other gospels, but especially in Mark. And that is, you cannot preach Jesus Christ until you have seen the Lord suffer and die, being rejected, being judged, being embarrassed, and then dying and then rising from the dead. Until that time, you cannot preach Jesus Christ. You can't preach the Lord as a miracle worker, much more than that. But let me look at this strange combination coming together here of the woman with the hemorrhage and the child. Notice the contrast. One is a man in this patriarchal culture now. One is a man, he's named. The other's a woman, she's unnamed. The man has a crowd with him. The woman is alone. The man asks, he has the courage to ask. The woman is so fearful, she just hopes. According to the book of Leviticus, the woman with an issue of blood is regarded as ritually unclean. She is not allowed to go into society. She is not allowed to mix with people. She is alone. She is ostracized while she has this issue of blood. She's had this for 12 years. So she's been alone for 12 years. And once she touches Jesus' garments, according to the book of Leviticus, he himself is rendered ritually unclean. Well, that's her image. On the other hand, the synagogue leader is the image of being clean, being holy, and he has a crowd with him. The contrast of aloneness and being ritually impure, and by the way, that comes from the book of Leviticus, which frequently is quoted dealing with LGBT people. So you can see how Jesus ignores the book of Leviticus, and this woman is healed, but the man mentioned, he's named, he's prominent, the woman is nothing, and the woman is 12 years sick. And when Jesus goes to the home of the child, she's 12 years healthy. Now she's sick. So the contrast is very powerful here between the woman, the pejorative image of the woman, and the prominent and important image of the man. But see how Jesus is not bound by these rituals of Leviticus, nor is he bound by the culture of the time. That was a patriarchal culture that had no regard for women. So this appears in all three synoptic gospels, where these two stories are bound together to teach us about the manner in which Jesus deals with people. There is no contrast between the pure and the impure, according to Leviticus, or the woman who is regarded as pejorative, and the man in a patriarchal culture is honored. It's a very good thing for us to keep in mind, because even in our culture, we make distinctions. We make racial distinctions, social order, and various ways in which some people are more prominent and others are less prominent. Some people are named and they have a kind of a status, and other people are unnamed. Some people are pure and accepted in the church, other people regarded as impure. But Jesus belongs to everyone. It's a great teaching here. And it's a curious combination of stories that are put together here. But when you look at it closely, you can see how it's meant to give you a true understanding and image of Jesus Christ, who touches, heals, and includes and welcomes all people. Amen. Amen. We pause now for a moment of prayer.